everyone, it's Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life. I just finished doing a live for day 9 and I somehow deleted the video. I don't know how I did it, but I did. And I really wanted to share it. So we're gonna redo it. I'll try and do it a bit faster so we can get through it. I won't share all the bits and pieces. If you caught the live, I guess, yay, lucky you. So sorry. Today is day 9 and the sketch is by the lovely Sarah Davies. She owns Hey Little Magpie. So the links for her shop will be down below along with her YouTube and Instagram account. So that will all be the same. It's a really fun sketch with 2 photos, some circular elements, and some strips. Nice thing about doing it through this way is it'll pop up and you can see it. But I did want to share some of the layouts. I had gone through every single one of them, but I think I will just go through a couple of them that really stuck out to me. One of them being, here's an example of an 8.5 by 11. I love the blues and all the monochromatic colors, plus she used Flair in place of the circles. So that was really pretty. I really loved this one with all the different strips. I think we counted and there was like 12 strips of paper. Dun, dun, dun. Jenny here had rotated it and used 2 4x6 photos. Loved that take as well. Let's see here. Here's Jackie with the cute kitty cats. I love that. Some circular elements, and instead of the place where the arrows went, she went ahead and used some little words, which I thought was really cute. We talked about this one and talking about how with the black background and then the bright colors, the photos being black and white really stood out, and how much we enjoyed that. Complete take on how you get inspired by a sketch but don't necessarily follow it like verbatim. So this was a great example of that. Really pretty layout. Let's see. Here was one where it was 2 4x6s plus a 4x4, and just talking about you have photos of certain sizes that you don't want to trim down. And this is a really great example of how you can make anything work and how great that is. We had Kim, who I loved the big circles and then her little photos and how the strips were almost secondary. This one with all the florals instead of circles. You don't, just because you see circles in a sketch doesn't mean you have to use them. There was one here's Sarah's. So this is Sarah. She's the one that designed the sketch. I really loved how she had a nice block of green behind hers so that it was a bit thicker than the other strips. I was really inspired by that one. That was my scrap left of the day if I was doing it. This one where it's almost a grid with the way she placed her circles and then the strips behind it. That was really fun. Another 8.5 by 11 option. Using baseballs as the circular element. I loved that. I got a chuckle of how clever that was. Here's this one, which I loved, again, using larger photos. You use what works for you, because it's you, it's your project, it's your layouts, it's your stories. So you need to make what you want work for you. Jessica Michaels with all her gorgeous mixed media. And Moira's there. She used a ton of strips and then in the live talked to us about how she forgot to distress them, but I think it looks perfect just as it is. It didn't need distressing. I love it. Susan's with the really large, and she's got 5 photos going on. She's kind of justified it to the right a little bit. And then I love the 2 circles there. Sochi with just the brightness of this layout and how fun it is. Talked about that one. Maggie flipped it. Super cute. We talked about Jen and how she does 8.5 by 11 and just does amazing work, and how if you're interested in seeing more of her style, because this is very much a her thing. 8.5 by 11 flipped this way, and I just love her layouts. You can click on and it'll take you to her Instagram. So those were the layouts we scanned through. I was much more in depth during my live. Again, I'm so sorry. But we also built a page kit, and I had a stack of photos. They were all of my boys, and we just kind of talked through them. And what ended up happening was I grabbed the Legendary collection, came up with these 2 sets of photos. So the first 2 are of Jackson when he cleaned his room one day and he like made his bed with all his stuffies and wrapped the snake around and all of that. Those are the first 2 photos. And the other one is my youngest Barrett with a mask on. How funny he was. So there's those 2 photos, and then I grabbed kind of the blues and grays that I had left in the Cocoa Vanilla Legendary collection, and that's what I'm going to go ahead and use to create my layout with. Even this little strip, even though it's got a bit of yellow, I'm gonna make that work. This has the perfect circular element to go ahead and use, which I was excited about that. I'm gonna fussy cut that out, use this as a border with some white cardstock, and then we just pulled in all the embellishments to go with it. So that is what we did. However, I deleted it. So it was a half an hour, I think, of chatting and having a great time, and it just disappeared. So I apologize. Links will be below like always. Playlist is down there. I also mentioned that there is a really fun crop happening over on the Scraptember Facebook group. If you've got some time this weekend, love for you to head on over there and give the gals over there some love and support and play along, and how you are more than welcome at any time to combine the sketches here with any other project you're doing. As long as it's allowed in the other group, I am good with it. You combine it with, I know a lot of people combine with Calvin Ball. Design team members are more than welcome, as long as the team you're a part of doesn't mind. Combine, do 2 for 1, do 3 for 1, whatever floats your boat. We just want you to create and have fun. I will see you guys all tomorrow. I will be live tomorrow again. Hopefully it'll save. And thanks for spending some more time with me. Bye, everyone.